Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lesia, and today I would like to share with you my TBR for the 2016 BookTubeAthon. It's going to take place starting from July 18th till July 24. The challenges for the BookTubeAthon are already published, and since I haven't done a TBR for July yet, I thought I would combine the two. So let's get into it. The first challenge is read a book that has yellow on the cover, and for this I have picked Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. You can see this beautiful pop of yellow here, and I have read like maybe 30 pages, but I have been in kind of a book slump, so I thought that this book would be the perfect one. I am cheating a bit, but it's like 30 pages, so it doesn't really count. And Gilbert is talking about the creative journey, what it means to be creative, how you can combine it with doing other stuff, and what it means. And people have a lot of mixed feelings about it, and I think I'm loving the first pages so far, and I would like to see how that one goes. The next book challenge that is on the BookTubeAthon is read a book only after sunset. And I think it's such a cool challenge because lots of us, including me, are reading on a commute all the time, but it's also really fun to read during nighttime and get swept away by a book. And I thought a little about this, and I came up with the perfect book for reading after sunset, and it's called Time for Bed by David Baddiel. It's following a main character who is in love with his brother's wife, and his life is being really miserable and he probably can't sleep very well. But the story picks up when he accidentally discovers that his brother's wife actually has a sister. And I'm not really sure whether she's a twin or not, or what's going to happen in this book, but Time for Bed seems like the perfect kind of book to read after sunset hours, so wanna give this one a go. The next challenge was read a book that you've discovered because of BookTube, and I found the perfect book for that challenge. Like, oh my god, here my reader is going to be showing up its face again, and the book that I'm going to be reading this month is Zenith and Roma Saga by Sasha Alsberg and Lindsay Cummings. How cool is that? I mean, it's the perfect one. If this isn't the ultimate BookTube book, I don't know what is. It's completely awesome. It's focusing on kind of this theme of space pirates and an all-female crew of a ship, and suspense and adventure and whatnot, and it sounds absolutely fun. And it's also only the first part, and it's going to be probably picked up by a publisher sooner or later, and then we will get the real thing. Right now it's only available in ebook copy. So yeah, I think that's perfect for the challenge. It's not too long, it's lots of action, and it's definitely like the book of BookTube. The next challenge is read a book by one of your favorite authors, and this was a tricky one. I have found something that lots of you guys have already read, and I need to get a sap on it. And this is The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan. I have read the Percy Jackson series, but I haven't gotten around to the Heroes of Olympus, and I promised to, and it was on my hyped series TBR, so hey, I'm here, you're here, I got an ebook, why not do it? It's a perfect book for this BookTubeathon as well, because I can't stop. When I'm reading Rick Riordan's books, they just flow. I can't stop reading. It's so funny and engaging. And for this BookTubeathon, I really need books that can engage me and keep my attention, because otherwise I won't get much reading done. The next challenge is read a book that is older than you, and there is so much space for imagination. I mean, lots of books were published after the year 92, the year of the monkey, by the way. This is The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. This one is a collection of 3 different books, which is why it's so ginormous. And yeah, when you see my bookmark here, it doesn't mean that I've read all this stuff. I'm only reading this book for The Handmaid's Tale, which was read recently by Rachel from the channel Kalinati, who reads a lot of science fiction. I have been really curious about this book. It's following a woman in this new society, new built, very hierarchical society, where lots of women have lost the ability to give birth. And there are special women that are called the handmaids, who are kind of living in these different households wherever they're assigned in order to provide a child for a particular family. And this society is very military based, very closed up. It's like a very, very dystopian setting, and it's a hard book to get through, and I'm still getting used to the perspective, but it's important, and since I've started on it and it's published in '86, I think. It's definitely earlier than I've been born, so that works. The next challenge is read and watch a book-to-movie adaptation. And I've also got a solution for this one. I mean, I kind of wanted to go with Me Before You by George Moyes, but I can't really get my hands on a printed version of the book right now, so I'm going to skip that for now. But I decided to read for the first time and watch Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, and I really want to get reading this book because I have a retelling by a Japanese author called A True Novel on my shelf, and I really want to get to it, but I would like to know the source material before I read the retelling or reimagining. The final challenge is read a total of 7 books during the week, and it's super over-ambitious and I don't think I can handle it, but I would like to give it a try, and for this one I had to pick a short book because there's literally no time. For this one I picked a short book of only 190 pages, which is kind of perfect. It would probably take me a day or a bit less, and it's by Ito Ogawa, and it's called The Restaurant of Love Regained. And this is an interesting premise. It's following a woman who has been dumped by her boyfriend, who kind of stole her stuff out of the apartment, and she is shamed and has to leave back to move in with her mother in this tiny Japanese village. And this is where she gets the idea to open a special place, a kind of restaurant where people eat and get happy and solve their problems, and this is what the book is about. I really hope to find out that this book lives up to a certain amount or standard of expectations. There you have it, guys. This was my TBR for the month of July for the BookTubeAthon, and I know there are other days aside from that week, but let's face it, I'm still a bit of in a reading slump, getting over Sarah J Maas's gorgeous writing. I hope I'll squeeze in a couple of more books before the BookTubeAthon, but I can't promise anything, so if you would like to check out the challenges or see more info on BookTubeAthon, you can click on the description below. Please let me know which books are you reading in the month of July, and don't forget to like this video with a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that we can talk about books more often. And the next video that's going to come out is either about books or a travel vlog from Amsterdam. Let's see which one I get to first. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!